All right, Kenman here, and today is a fun little unboxing. I am not 100% sure what is in here. I have a few people sending me stuff for some custom work. I have a few orders that I've made from a few different companies that are mostly newer releases, which don't always give you the same kind of tracking and shipping information because they're like pre-order, early bird type sales. So again, not exactly sure what's in here, which is kind of fun. Before we start, not sponsored by anyone. I purchase everything at retail price, and I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts about the sharpness of my pyrite, feel free to comment below. Okay, let's find out what we've got going on. Oh, okay. Interesting bag on the floor. I have a feeling I know where this is from. The hint would be the type of packaging. Comment below if you know what we're about to look at. I think I do. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside. We'll do this thin one first. I think I should be able to just peel. Yeah. All right. And the reveal, a sticker from Kizer. Action for low carbon. Very cool. Kizer is celebrating their 11-year anniversary. Bag on the floor. And they've got some really good sales. I do have an affiliate going with them. If you want to hit that link down below, you can click that and go check out a lot of their fun stuff. Make a purchase. It does support and help out the channel a little bit. Actually, I do have one video. Well, I have a couple videos sponsored from members / community people, but my first actual sponsored by a company video was from Kizer. They sent me a drop bear, which is like the bear in that sticker. I'm very appreciative they sent this out for me to check out and enjoy. Great knife. I plan to use it quite a bit. Action is fantastic, but they got a lot of cool stickers from that drop bear kind of theme. And I was right. It is a Kizer. Another bag on the floor. Which one is it? I could read right here and find out, but I'm going to just go ahead and not. And luckily my eyes are getting bad enough that if it's small and I'm not looking right at it, I can't see what it says. Okay, boom. We are out. 2 new stickers with that drop bear. I love it. Kizer's actually inspired me with all their interesting stickers. I wanted to make some stickers for the channel. Here, if I move this over, I can put them right there. Yeah, gonna be making several. Like I said, Kizer kind of inspired me with all this variety of stickers that they make, to kind of make a couple, and then it was like, I want to make a couple more. And I think I'm gonna kind of do the same kind of thing, not to rip off Kizer, but just to have a bunch of fun stickers to hand out and be able to give out when I do some custom work, or if I, whatever, send stuff out to the members of the channel. All right. We have a cloth and the info card. And what in... Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I had a reflection. You can kind of see it from here where you can't really see what it is you're looking at. So I was like, which knife is this? So Kizer always gives out that bag of screws. I did just have a video where I showed some pictures with every single one of my bags. I put the name of the knife on there so I know which one's which. So now that I'm in the 20s, it's definitely worth, I'm glad that I did that. All right, here we go, kids. This is the brand new release mini grouper. Okay, mini bag on the floor. Kizer mini grouper. I have no notes. I wasn't sure what was in here. So let's take a look on the box. See if there is anything. Hold on a second. I will zoom in a little bit. Ooh. Very cool. Like I said, this one was just one of their newest releases. On the box, mini grouper, Nitro V blade with a satin finish, G10 carbon fiber, and a button liner lock. Ooh, here we go. Let's zoom back out. Sorry. All right. Boom. There it is. Mini grouper. Wow. You can see there's a button lock right there. Flicks out nice. Closes nice. Spidey flicks nice. Flipper tab. Button actuation. Right? Well. That acts just like a button lock would. Great drop. Oops. Flicks out pretty good. Spidey's out. Feels nice in the hand. This is an interesting carbon fiber. It's like a carbon fiber G10 inlay. Like, I don't know if you can see that on here, but that's like heavily textured right there. You can feel like each one of those bumps like a weave. That weave really sticks out. It's almost like you're feeling the side of a basket. That is some nice texture. I actually enjoy that. I'm not a huge carbon fiber enthusiast. It's got a neat pattern to it too. Okay, wow, all right. Anybody else order one of these, get one of these, the mini grouper. Okay, so like I said, it has a Nitro V steel. They have a black coating one and then this satin coated one. I decided to go with this one, obviously. And then that G10 carbon fiber. Very cool looking knife. I like the blade shape. That action flips out nice. Wow. I guess I just can't describe. Maybe you can see at this angle. See how like each patch is kind of raised up, kind of like a bump, so that you can really feel that texture. That's actually quite impressive. I dig it. Okay. So this is a button actuated liner lock, which means there's the button. That is the lock. Okay. But if we get up close and look in here, see if we can see what's going on. Boom. You can see that liner lock bar right there. See, look in the middle. The button is pushing down that liner lock that is engaging the blade and then letting it drop. So you can see as it comes out, clicks out like a liner lock would. Button lock releases it. So what you got here is a button lock that acts like a liner lock. Or wait, it's a liner lock that acts like a button lock. So some people will say that a liner lock has more strength / reliability than a button lock or a regular style plunge button lock would. That's another good angle right there. You can kind of see right in there that actuating, pushing it over. That is great. Very well done, Kizer. It feels good. That button just works like a button does. Flicks out nice. This is fun. And okay, continue on with the first impressions. Like I said, I'm not really prepared 100%. Here we go. We can swap the clip to the other side, so good love for the lefties there. That is fantastic. If anything, that's one of the things Kizer doesn't do, or most companies don't do as much, that I would love and appreciate if they do it more, or make more options where you can actually buy that left-handed version. So we have a thumb stud. So you've got your thumb stud for your flicking out and your thumbing out. You've got your flipper tab for flipping, and then obviously that button. It seems to swing and act the way a good button lock does. So let's feel like a detent. Ooh, it's strong. Boom, pulls it in. So, you know, rather than a button lock having the plunge of the button being the detent, this kind of has more of a detent feel. It does fire out nice. Let's see if I can fail. Flipper tab. Well, it does have enough pressure that you have to kind of get some power behind it. And by the time you get some behind there, it does pop out. I like the thickness of this blade, kind of a leaf shape on the blade. You enjoy these unboxings when I don't know exactly what's going on? Hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Okay, lock up. Blade is solid all the way. And centering right in the middle as it should be. We've got some jimps. Oh, a hefty row of jimps. Great looking stack. Feels really comfortable in the hand, and then the thumb sits on there. And as you can see, it almost, if I hold it sideways, that blade kind of has a forward presence to it. Like, I feel like, man, when you're getting there to do some cuts, that tip is right in a nice spot. You can draw across, do some poking, and then some cutting, some push cuts, pull cuts. Oh, this thing is great. I am excited to mess around with it. If anything, I would say it's big enough right here that would be a fuller hole preference for Kenman, although that doesn't make or break it, but I do like them fuller holes. Let's do a couple little more close-ups here of the whole knife. Maybe I'll try to wipe this off real quick. Did I pick the right one? You guys see the other one does have kind of a micarta looking handle, and then the black blade. I did get that CNC machine. I got to get it hooked up, and then I can maybe make some scales for this one or consider it in the future, although this one might be more difficult with the stuff going on inside for the lock there. Nice little close-up shot. I am just really impressed with this. The texture on that, the depth that they've got going on with this. Come on, focus. It's just really cool. I like I said, I'm not really big onto the carbon fiber, but in this case, this weave is great. And it's got that little groove right there on both sides for kind of relieving a little bit of a hot spot for hand. Ooh, this thing is great. I'm excited. Glad I've got this mini grouper. Let's zoom in here. Do some measurements. So not huge, pretty close to full size, but I'd say kind of closer to a mid. 7.5, maybe almost 7 5/8 overall length. Blade is about 3 1/4 to the middle. I wouldn't say that, about 3 1/4. You go 3 1/2 if you went all the way to the back of the spine of it right there. Cutting surface is 3 1/8 with a nice little curve on that belly, and handle 4 3/8. Let's do some thickness. Normal size knife in this category is usually between 11 and 12. This one seems like it's a little bit thicker, but it's reading at about 12. It does have some presence. There's 13. Looks like it's a little bit beefier on that spine. Handle part is usually about a 1/2 inch. So there you go. right about a 1/2 inch, so fairly standard on the size for this comparable, knives comparable to this size. Get out some weight here. 3.9, not too bad. I do a little comparison on everything with the CJRB Pyrite. Pyrite is a great knife, got a lot of good varieties and options for it. Excellent button lock EDC. 3.67, so it's just a little bit heavier than the Pyrite, the 3.9, but it is a little bit bigger, a little more presence to it. Let's put them side by side. I would think if anything, I would consider maybe doing a flipper delete on here. Okay, there's the Pyrite. So yeah, the handle for the mini grouper is just a little bit bigger than the Pyrite. And the blade is almost the same length. I'd say it's just a little bit bigger on both. Cutting surface is a little bit longer on the mini grouper. When you put that choil spot side by side, you can choke up a little bit more on the Pyrite than I think this mini grouper. You could kind of get in there, but not quite as much as when you have like a full drop like that. Okay. What do I have close by in the Kizers that we can look at? This is probably now one of my new favorite Kizers, the Towser K mini version. It's a White Mountain Knives exclusive that's probably harder to get now. I think when I ordered mine, I looked right after and there were none out of stock, so I got like the last one. Dropping stuff everywhere. I got the last one they had in stock at the time. So this one, the handle is a little bit bigger and the blade might be just a little bit shorter, but really they are almost the same kind of size. Yeah. I did just get the mini Roach. Although for a mini, it feels like a larger knife. So you can see that mini Roach is actually almost comparable in size. It kind of stout down and kind of tucked up a little bit, but not bad. Man, this, I'm glad I got this. This was one of those ones I ordered on an early bird. So I didn't quite get the same shipping information, because usually when I order from Kizer, normal orders, they ship within a day or two, and you get them about 4 or 5 days pretty consistently. And this one, it did say directly on it when you made the order that it was early bird order. They will not ship until after June 8th or something like that. Like, it basically looked like they were kind of saving their release on this until after Blade Show, which was last weekend in Atlanta. But I don't know how they were doing it or what the deal was. But there you can look in there one more time, see that button actuated liner lock that now is added to the Kizer lineup. See if they put that on some more knives. It seems a lot of companies have been working on some new knife lock mechanisms. I'm excited to use this one more. It does feel really great in the hand. This handle is excellent. As far as handles that I prefer, like my favorite micarta would be one, and then this frag titanium on this mini Towser K. Check the video for it out up there. But yeah, just the way they did that frag on there feels really nice. And as far as this carbon fiber goes, this is about the best I've ever felt. I'm not sure with this blend or what they did to mix it with like a G10 as a layer, but I like it. Check out the mini grouper. Use my affiliate link down at the bottom if you're interested in getting a Kizer. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.